Hey guys, Raphael here with JRQ Detailing, and today is going to be a full in-depth video on how I detail my cars. Today's car will be a 2018 Kia Sorento, and as you can see, it has plenty of grime and contaminants in the paint and wheels. Now the first thing I always do before a detail is put on my nitride gloves to protect my hands from all the chemicals I use. I personally like to break up my details into phases, and here in a moment I've done the liberty of labeling the phases in the bottom left corner. The first phase is a preparation for a touchless wash / wheel wash. I'm using 6 ounces of the Turtle Wax Max Power in my foam gun. A good detailer always starts with the wheels, as they are one of the most dirtiest parts of a car's exterior. I'm going to blast the wheel well with my foam gun and then use a microfiber mitt to really work in the soap. For phase 2 of the wheel wash, I'm going to rinse off the Turtle Wax soap and use Chemical Guy's Diablo wheel cleaner. This ensures no caked on stubborn brake dust or grime stays on the wheel. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this wheel is already looking pretty good to me. Since you all know the process, I'm going to go ahead and finish all the wheels and speed it up so you guys don't get bored. In a moment, I will begin phase 1 of the touchless wash. I use the rest of the Turtle Wax Max Power on the body of the car. This will help lift all the dirt and contaminants off the paint of the car. However, I don't rinse it right away. Instead, I let gravity and soap do the work. That way, the soap will flow and carry the dirt and grime down and off the car. I'm going to start my hand wash preparation. I will be using a 2-bucket wash method for the hand wash. The bucket I have right now is my rinse bucket, which will only be filled with water. It comes standard with a grit guard, which traps all the dirt and contaminants under the bucket so it won't get back on the wash mitt when I use it to rinse. Second bucket is my soap bucket, which I'll put my wash mitt in. I'm going to fill it up with Chemical Guy's Mr. Pink car shampoo, which is great for removing more embedded dirt and contaminants, while also being gentle on ceramic and wax coatings. Now for phase 2 of the touchless wash, I will be setting my foam gun to 0 to get thick and heavy foam. Then I'll be alternating from setting 0 and 4 to ensure even distribution of the car wash shampoo. I'm now going to be using the 2-bucket wash method to hand wash the car, starting from top panels to bottom. I do this because the bottom panels of the car tend to be more dirty than the top, so by working top to bottom, this decreases the chance of cross-contamination. I also always wash side to side in straight lines instead of circles. Using circles can leave swirl marks on the paint, and if not careful, even scratches. I always use low pressure and let the mitt do the work. We are now at the air drying phase. I like to use my ShopVax blower port to blow out any of the hard to reach areas or nooks and crannies that have moisture in them. Now for the hand drying phase, I'm going to use a microfiber towel and Meguiar's Quick Detailer as a drying agent. And here in a moment, I'll be using Meguiar's Quick Detailer again as a spray wax to give the car a shiny finish. Finally, the last thing I do to the exterior is apply tire shine on the tires. This stuff is great and can last up to 8 weeks. Now, I know you guys are probably bored out of your mind, but stick with me because we are almost halfway through the detail. Now, moving on to the interior, I'm going to remove all the floor mats, and then I'm going to use my 6-gallon 4.0 peak horsepower shop vac to vacuum all of the carpets. This car really wasn't that dirty and was pretty well kept, and there were only a couple of little pebbles and wood chips on the carpets, but I still gave it my best 100%. I'm also making sure to vacuum inside the door storage and middle console cup holders, because who knows what could be hiding in there. Now, moving to the back, this is a 7-seater car, and the seats just happen to be down, so I went ahead and lifted them up so I can get the carpets right underneath them. We are almost done with the detail, guys. All I gotta do now is vacuum these floor mats, so you might want to lower the volume. So most cars I detail, SUVs in particular, always seem to have a rubber floor mat in the back, so I like to use Meguiar's interior cleaner since it has UV protection and is safe on rubbers. I also use the detail brush to really work it in. Now I'm going to be using the same interior cleaner and UV protectant to clean the front interior vinyl and rubber. This not only cleans, but provides a UV protectant. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and dress the interior with Chemical Guys Silk Shine Dressing, which I spray on a microfiber towel and work into the interior. And the final phase is the admiring phase, which is personally my favorite. It's just super satisfying to see the car shine in the sunset. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed detailing this car. I hope this gives you a little insight on what you get with a full detail package and what I do plus the effort it takes to detail a car. Anyways, stay tuned for more.